Oh no, what? Oh no, what? Oh no, 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 no. Yo, what up, y'all? I'm in the building, Queenzflip. Man, oh man. A lot of things going on, man. Woo wee. What's jacking? What's jacking? What's mobbing? What's mobbing? Salute. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I went live with Capo, man. Man, I should edit the curses out too. I might have to edit the curses out later. I went live with Capo. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me get this footage real quick. I went live with Capo this morning. You know, you gotta be careful with these Harlem dudes, man. These sneaky, slick Harlem dudes, man. You know, I got a lot of respect for. Let me see, I got a lot of respect for Capo. Let me give you that. You know, I ain't gonna front. Like, oh, nah. I got respect for Capo. I knew Capo for years since I was a boy. You know what I'm saying? I know for years I was around. You know, been on tour, was around. But something that he said while watching, while talking to him, it struck me. I'm like, yo, Capo said I gotta holler at you off camera. It's not for Instagram. And I know Capo. You see, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna play the clip. I'm gonna play the clip first. Let me play the clip, and then tell you where our relationship stemmed from with me and Jim. You know what I'm saying?
All right, nigga.
Can y'all hear that? Do y'all hear it?
Even if you smoking some Reggie, put it up. You heard? Because we all can't afford what we all can't afford. So respect is respect due. You heard? I started on Reggie. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no skipping the process. But if you smoking, put your smoke up in what you smoking on. You heard? I see sour banana sherbet cartridge, train wreck indica, cookies. Somebody said plain OG. Somebody just said some smoke. Niggas smoking hookah. You Dominican. Hold on. It's 420, man. Put some weed in that hookah. You gotta be Dominican. Talk about you smoking hookah. Sour white runts, headband, Skywalker OG, sour GMO, Buffalo Breath. You smoking all? Oh, that's my man Murder. You put that all in one blunt, Murder. How you smoking that, Murder? Cookies, Bubble Kush Lemon, bro. Y'all Salad Baby. What's up? Y'all putting a lot of weed up, bro. Don't be thinking of names and putting weed up, bro. Let me know you smoking, man. Word up, man. You heard? You put 4 weeds in your blunt like I do sometimes, and ain't nothing wrong with that too. But keep it honest. Baby Bob, you smoking on some ice cream cake, Jack? Mm-hmm. Somebody said they got Wi-Fi 43. Oh, you got a nice salad going on, huh, Murder? Yeah, Harlem want to check in. Foster, what's up? Where Young Handsome at? He ain't vamping, he camping. I hope Handsome ain't camping, man. Somebody said they got Hindi Kush. They got seeds in it or what? Anything with Hindi in it make me feel a little bit funny. Napoleon or RP Nipsey, you already know. Rock that Nipsey Blue, you heard? I showed the creeper bud, nigga, that up and away, nigga. You talking about? Queenzflip, I'll fuck you up, nigga. Don't play with me. I'll call your mother right now, nigga. Don't play with me. Do not play with me. You heard? That's like I got something for you too, but it ain't for the live. I'll bump into your ass as soon as we back outside, you fecker. I'll call your mother too. I ain't keep playing, nigga. Yeah, all right. You talking slick and live. I'm gonna record this shit. I'm gonna call your mother and then I'm gonna text her this and tell her your son keep playing with me. It's going on 15 years now. I've been sparing him this slap I got for the right side of his cheek. You heard? Stop playing with a grown man, nigga. You up, Flip. Word up. Rip your head off. You talking about rip a shirt off, nigga. Look like. Back to what we smoking on. Stupid nigga interrupted our cipher and shit. Like, wrong with that nigga. Matter of fact, let me see who on here. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see this stupid nigga on here.
Yo, what's up with you, man?
Why you always playing for?
Why you? What's up with you? Since when?
Why you always,
What's up with you,
why you
Capo?
always playing for?
You talk to me like that, yeah, Capo? What's up with you, bro?
Why you always playing for? You want me to call your mother? Which one?
Nigga, both.
I bet. I'm glad you said that. Now I'm gonna call your mother first. Now how about that?
Why you treat me like that? I did something wrong, Capo?
I can't act you up on because it's the gram. Soon as they get an app called a slap app, I'm gonna slap the shit out you through the gram. But until then, I'm gonna call your mother and I'm gonna text her this and say, your son.
You know what's so crazy? You looked out for us before. You did a show for us in Queens. Off the arm, you looked out.
Flip.
I love you. You changed though, nigga. You changed, like you don't love me, nigga. I never used to be in the studio with studio shit, nigga. You changed like you don't love me, nigga. Huh? Every time you see me, you don't say what up to me like you used to, nigga.
Your connection is
nigga.
bad, bro. What you talking about? Back up off your phone, bro.
Nigga, that means I'm on time. I'm on that type time.
I look like a girl. Why I gotta say what's up to you like I used to, nigga?
You
talking about, nigga? You talking
Why you
about,
treat
nigga?
me like that? What I did?
A female? Talking about I gotta say what's up to you like what
What's
you
up
on,
with
nigga?
you, especially you, Capo? Yep, that mind of yours right there, nigga. That's like a vote. You don't miss nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know who I'm talking to, nigga. Know who I'm talking to. Always got some shit. Oh, y'all. Get out of here, nigga. You don't say what up, nothing. I say you treat a Queens nigga like me?
Flip.
Come on, man.
Flip.
You knew me before all that shit. What?
Flip.
What's up, nigga?
Flip.
I'm listening.
I'm getting off. I'm about to get you out my life. You know what?
Why?
I ain't even gotta worry about that. All I gotta do is zap you, nigga. Zap you quickly, nigga. Talking about, nigga. Now you flip a long time, man. Shouts to Queen, shouts to Stacks, man. You know the vibes, nigga. There's always love, nigga. But you keep playing me, I will call your mother. I mean that. And they think I'm joking. I'm serious.
You had
I really know his mom. His mom is a great woman. He's a shit, but his mom is a great woman. What's up,
Cam
Auntie?
sent
How
my
you
mom
feeling?
a
If you
DM.
are watching or somebody tell you about this.
Cam sent my mom a DM and said, yo, can I get your number from Jim? Your son is acting up. Y'all niggas got this mother shit. I'm a grown ass Latin king, nigga. Y'all niggas, man. You calling niggas moms on niggas.
Whoa. All right. Whoa, guidelines. You know what? You talking gang shit.
I'm sorry.
Zap yourself.
Sorry.
You zap yourself. Whoa. You heard? Murder unit in the building. What's popping? I had to zap a nigga real quick, acting crazy on my live like he tough like that. Nigga, I shoot niggas on live all the time, nigga. You talk about hit that nigga with the F&N real quick. Out of here. Boom. Bammy. Gone. Zoomy. Pew. Out of here. Keep talking about. Shouts to Flip, man. That's my nigga though. I know Flip for a long time, man. Or that's one of Stack's closest friends and shit, man. Word up. Yeah, Sunshine. He started talking that dumb shit. I had to go, man. Had to zap him real quick. You heard? Hit him with that Star Trek zapper back in the day. This nigga's out of mind, man. Oh, man. Back to what we smoking on, man. Happy 420, man. You know, up the cipher, man.
Yo, so let me give I showed that clip, all fun and games with me and Jim, known for years, and I'm gonna give you a rundown exactly. And the reason why I said rundown on me because I'm gonna talk about because somebody asked me a question, not really Jim, but nothing. If you notice what I said, nothing misses Jim, nothing misses Capo is, and I'm gonna tell you something. I knew Jim for a long time. I met Jim through Stack Bundles, 2000 and before, I think 2000 and something. I was in the studio and stuff. Like I said, I see Max. I was around. I was in the loop. Yo, first of all, get the likes up. You know, YouTube is, let me say this. Side note, YouTube is on some stuff. YouTube is on some stuff. YouTube is on some stuff. If you, I did a live last night, black and white. A black and white live. Y'all know about it. I said YouTube's strong arm game is serious. YouTube did not process that video and let it through. It's been 7 hours. I had to delete it. Let's go a little further. The Granola Pirates, shout out to my man Kemet. The Granola Pirates, you're not allowed to talk about Granola Pirates at all. You're not allowed to use the granola or pirates, either word. Or Sovid 13. None of those, you know what I mean? If you use those words, they flag you in the black market. You know what I'm saying? I have been in the shadow area. Got emails. I was confused. Like, what's going on? I told you I was confused, and then nobody told me, but you can't talk about the Granola Pirates at all. Shout out to my man Kemet. You can't talk about Granola Pirates at all. Facts. You can't talk about it. It's finito. It's done. It's finished. YouTube not having it. They are shutting it down. And like I said earlier, and I'm going to stand on it. I know people will, fight the power. Oh, we need you to talk for the people. Flip, we need you to talk for the people. We need you to, no. Go get a job. Go get a real job. We need you to, we don't have a platform to do that. Instagram let you get away with it, not YouTube, and not when you making paper. You like I said earlier today, you don't have to fight every fight in order to win the war. Some battles you gotta say, oh, you got all right. You get popped up. Word. He got 1,000 people there. But you know you're gonna run down on him in 3 weeks. Because he's gonna be at that location. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do that. You know what I mean? Get the likes up. So I need the likes up. 97 people in here. I need the likes up. YouTube is not playing. They put me in a shadow area. They did. I did the research. It's shadowed. Videos that I talked about it is muted. Videos I talked about it, the Granola Pirates is, and I said it. I was watching Russell talk. I'm a wrestling fan. And he kept saying a line about the Camino. The Camino. I'm like, who is he talking about? There's no wrestler. Even when they first happened, I said, yo, even Russell Talk views is down. Because I went from 4,000 people in my live to, I'm like, what? But I was talking about it and I'm hyping in the comments. Yeah, Flip, yeah, talk about it, yeah. They arguing with me, I'm Googling stuff. I gotta prove you wrong. Googling stuff, calling like a McFoolington, falling right into the gaffle. Google it, Flip. That's why my sponsor said, yo, stay off the comments, Flip. And I ain't blaming y'all, I love y'all. Stay out the comments, Lord. Stay out the comments. I was trying to argue, I'm for the people because my grandmother experienced something with the Granola Pirates. She experienced that. YouTube I put YouTube strong on. They not playing. I want no beef with YouTube. I don't want beef with the tube of the U. Never. You got it. Oh, all right. I want to take my trip to the Old Town Road. I want to ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the bag. Nothing black. Out of here. Gone. Not playing with YouTube. Not playing with YouTube. You got it. But anyway, a kid, let's say I know Jim. Met him through Stack in the studio. Like I said, I saw Max. Then I went on tour. And we went on tour. I mean, they just came back from Dominican Republic. We went to Miami. And that was the time I get to hang out with Jim and understand him. Understand his mind. And Jim is a smart guy. He got a lot of love, man. I mean, I see him do that stupid walk away stuff. Like somebody talking to him and he walking away. Ooh, leaving people on scene. Like Jim is the first human being to leave somebody on scene. Jim is the first human being to leave somebody on scene. And, you know, it's just so crazy that he left it on scene. Like, I seen him do it. I used to always crack jokes. It was me, Bino. Shout out to Bino, because Bino made all of it happen. Me, Bino, Stack Bundles, Rich Boy, Mad of Us, man. But it was Mad of Us together. But so I had a relationship with Jim. And then when Stack passed away, my mom helped with the funeral. Stack, it was at the funeral home on Linden. Because I lived around the corner. I lived on Lovingham, but it was at the funeral on Linden and St. Albans. It's in St. Albans on Linden. My mom helped around with it. The police escort my mom, because she worked for the city. And then Jim got in some trouble. My mom helped out with that. My mom was cool with Yandy. It was a big family. And let me tell you what I liked about Capo. It was the Pop Champagne video shoot, and I invited my mom. He said, yo, bring your mom, want to see her. And I remember us standing outside. I wasn't Queenzflip, but I wasn't Queenzflip. I was Flip. Riot Squad, Wild One. My mother sitting on the side of the road, like on those little black things that surrounds the tree. She's sitting on it, and I'm standing there. No, I'm lying. There was a chair there. Jim came, grabbed my mother's hand up, put him in front of him. Like, that was official to me. Like, he escorted my mother inside. And I used to always say, yo, my mother helped Jim get back in Madison Square Garden because he was going through some troubles. And I don't need to get in there, but my mother made a lot of calls, and that's why Jim shouted out my moms and stuff. But that's not what I want to really talk about. I played the video for y'all earlier of what Jim Jones said, because he said, I got something for you outside of Instagram. It may be a joke, because we joke like that. Last time I saw him, but I know Capo. Capo is to the streets. And if anybody is a fan of the platform, first of all, let's get the likes up. 960. I need the likes at 300. Capo is in the streets. And if anybody followed the platform, y'all would know what I'm talking about. And not saying Capo fell away, but I spoke to someone, and they asked me a question. Like, Flip, how can you let this go down? And this is why I get mad at people, because it's like, I ain't let nothing go down. When I'm interviewing somebody, I didn't let anything go down. And Capo followed me. I got his phone number. I spoke to him on the phone. I haven't spoken to him in a while, except for that day. But somebody asked me something like, yo, Flip, you know, you know this, you know that. People close to the situation. So let's talk about it. I'm going to keep it real. I tried to get Jim Jones on the Sidekick remix. Let me go, my mother. Hold on, I'm trying to get Jim. I keep it real. Yo, I keep it 100. I gotta keep it 100 today. Mommy, wait. Remember we tried to get Jim Jones on the Sidekick remix?
Yes, we did.
Wait, I'm on live because
Yandy said that she was gonna give me a bill because we had to see how much it was gonna cost.
I remember. Yeah. Hold on. Now because Jim Jones did a live with me. I'm on live. He did a live with me, and he shouted you out crazy, saying that how you a good woman and how he got love for you. He did a live with me last night, so I'm telling the people, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna show you it later.
Let me call you back. I have the doctor.
Later. Yeah. I tried to get Capo on a Sidekick remix, man. He was like, nah, Lord. What? And he had did a favor for us because he had came to Springfield High School. I had did something for the Red Cross with me, Webstar. And he had came to Springfield High School. Man. And I never forget it, man. And like my mother said, it wasn't orchestrated. Yandy said she gonna give us a bill and stuff like that, and but that's the love we have for Capo, man. He looked out for us, and I talked about it. He did look out for us. But so I was around him, I seen him, I understand him. Shout out to Bino, rest in peace, Stack Bundles. The thing is, though, I think that Jim has to speak to me about that interview I did with. Who did I do an interview with if you're a fan of the show? I never seen Jim get punked enough, so I'm not even going to sit here in front and read the comments. Who did I do an interview with that Jim might have seen? Yes, Jaja. There we go. Yeah. So, now, let me say this for the record. You know, I spoke to somebody close. I was really, shout out to Jaja. No beef, she showed me love too. I was really confused at the stuff Jaja was saying. I was confused at what she was saying because I wasn't aware of that. Like, I was aware that Stack wanted to move. But the truth of the matter is, let me get down to the truth, and I'm going to keep it real. And people going to be mad like Flip. Capo was trying to restack because Capo was supposed to go to the bank. He just came back from out of town. You see, the thing is that I didn't say that. But I'm not giving my sources out, but I was aware that. It didn't come to my mind talking to her. So Capo hit Stack up the day before he died, or the night he died, the day before, because Stack wanted to speak to Capo. He needed something. Capo hits back, yo, with a G, you know, the chirp. Chirp. He chirped a couple of the homies. Yo, he said he had to go to the bank, and he was going to make it happen. So when Jaja said that, I was so confused, like, what is going on? Like, I was aware of Ballin' and the franchise boys and Stack being a part of Ballin'. I was aware of that. But when she said what she said, I was confused. And, you know, I saw one of the homies there, you know, who's related to Stack brother and them. And, you know, I was just confused. Yo, get the lights up real quick. I was confused, man. And it was like, and that's, you know, when you try to be in the middle, and I tried to defend it, but she seemed so sure, and I don't know her story, but I know my story. And when I say Jim got to holler at me, I think somebody else said, yo, what's up with that, Flip? What's up? I spoke to Cam. I'm keeping it high. I spoke to Killer about it. That interview, and there's nothing wrong with the interview. But certain things were said, and a lot of people feel like, if you know me for so long, you don't do that. But the way I interview, my style is to make everybody feel comfortable that's on the couch and that I rock with, period. I don't hold no punches, I don't throw no stones. This is what I feel like. So my thing with Capo is, I wasn't aware of that. Like I said, before Stack passed away, Capo was supposed to look out for Stack. He hit the G's on the line. He couldn't get in contact with Stack. I forgot what Stack was doing. I can't say verbatim, but I know Capo had to go to the bank, period. So, whoa, hold up. Let's see. There you go. Yo, I'm on YouTube Live. I'm on YouTube Live right now.
All right.
Say hi to, you want to say hi to the people?
No.
Why you not going to say hi to the people, boy? You going to do me like that? Say hi to the people, Mano.
What's up, people?
What up, man?
I was trying. Listen, did you see what I just sent you?
Nah, I didn't see what you sent me. You want to talk about it? We can talk about it right here. What's going on?
Nah, just look at what I just sent you, man.
You want me to talk about it on live? Or it's private?
No, I want to talk about it on live, man. I'm doing something. I'm going to call you back.
Okay. Oh, I see. All right, man. We got the podcast going. So, but attention seekers. So I know he had to go to the bank. So for that image to be put out there, because so many rumors around Stack, like Stack Bundle's death, like people say, yo, Queenzflip, you so messy, you in the middle of everything. Like the stuff that I'm aware of and stuff like that, and I just try to stay. I'm not as messy as people think I am. Let me put that together. Stack Bundle's death is a touchy thing for me, and I try to have respect, you know, because if I'm not giving the consent from Uncle or Bino, I'm not doing nothing. So, and I forgot that happened. Like I said, Capo said, yo, you know, he had money for him. So it was a confusing thing when she said that. And on top of that, I think that Jim and Stack influenced each other. So, and they influenced each other. Like, we was aware, like, the friend, like, and Jim mentioned it on his live with French. It was the franchise boys, and he took the record down. He took it off with them, and he came up with Ballin'. It was a lucky strike. But, yo, get the like. I need the likes up, man. There's 1,100 people in here. Come on, man. YouTube is, yo, I spoke about the granola pirates, and I got in trouble for y'all. lights up, man. Y'all know to get the lights up. Come on, we ain't doing that, man. Come on, y'all bugging, man. Y'all got me looking like fool, man. Huh? Look. If you don't know how to do it, press the X and press the like button. Boom. Get the lights up. 269. Let's go. Let's get it up. Let's get it up, man. I'm trying to tell a story, man. They trying to stop me from eating. If you liked it already, this is not to you. Because people are like, I liked it already. Shut up. Keep going. Nah, we got other people's here. Because the thing is, when you speak about the granola pirates, you get in trouble. This is why I got the hat on. I try to be inconspicuous. I'm trying to be down with the get down. I'm trying to switch up my look for them. He doesn't look too crazy. He doesn't look that mean. We can rock with Queens. I'm trying to be down. I'm trying to be down. You talk about the granola pirates, you're going down. Facts. Let's get it to 500 likes. You talk about the granola pirates, you're going down. Hold on, Mama Love. I'm on YouTube Live. What's going on?
Okay, never mind.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just wanted to call you back.
Yeah, I was telling the people that we attempted to get Jim. Jim got a lot of love for you. So, and he said it on live last night. He got a lot of love for you. He said you're a great woman.
I love him too. He's one of my favorite people. Remember, he invited us. He invited me, your old mother, to his video shoot.
Yes.
He had that big video shoot at the mansion in Jersey.
Yes.
Remember that Jersey that we went?
Yes.
They treated me like go. And then after that, he invited me. To Krista, to his fiance's birthday party.
I remember.
For about a year or so, I was going everywhere. I probably was the oldest person there.
You know what was crazy? You know what was crazy though about Jim? I told him that something that I remember that we went to the Pop Champagne video shoot and you were sitting outside and we were standing outside, right? And when Jim walked down the block, I remember him taking your hand and putting you in front of him and letting us go in. That was something that always stuck to me, and that's why I rock with him.
He does, and we did go, but there was another. Was it the Pop Champagne video shoot? Because there was one where I went in Manhattan. So I was trying to be, quiet, like stand in the background and stuff like that. And he just came back to me. He's like, "What you doing over here?" And it moved me to another section.
Yeah.
I didn't feel that I should have been like in the VIP section.
I remember.
And he put me right up front. Oh my God! But I think this is the most amazing thing. Can I tell the story about Jim?
Yeah, go ahead.
The most amazing thing.
Yeah.
So what happened is, did you tell him we started? You've been friends with Jim Jones, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how I became friends with Jim Jones? Did you tell the story?
No.
Okay. So what happened? Just for your fans. So what happened is that we lost Stack Bundles. God bless his soul.
Mm-hmm.
And Stack Bundles was your closest friend. So you asked me to become more involved, and because of where I work with the city and all the stuff connection I had, I ended up working with the community assistant unit that was actually helping the funeral home where Stack Bundles was going home party was going. I was working with his uncle because you introduced me to Unc.
Yes.
And you said my mother could help you, and then me and Unc, because his family was at different locations. That family couldn't, wasn't doing. Were not able to be heavily involved with his funeral service because they were grieving in other situations. So anyway, me and Unc, we worked on everything, the program and everything like that. And then I was able to get myself in the front lines at the funeral home at Stack Funeral Home. That's it. I was the go-to person. I was standing in the front. I was responsible to make sure that CAU Community Assistant Unit and the funeral home was going to be on point, which they were. They really didn't need my help. Then someone came to me. Then Yandy called me. I miss Yandy. I really do. Jim, you and Yandy need to start talking again. Anyway, I miss Yandy. Yandy called me and said, Jim is on his way. I said, okay. He said, Jim is coming, I think, with 30 deep. Jim had everybody with him. Jim was coming 30 deep. So I went to CAU. I went to the funeral director, and I said, okay, I have Jim Jones coming. He's coming with 30 deep. It was like, oh, no, we can't have him because the place was packed. The place was packed. They're like, no, we can't have him come in with 30 deep. What are we going to do? I said, don't worry, I handle. I went to CAU, Community Assistance, spoke to one of the lieutenants. I said, I have Jim Jones coming in with 30 deep. We need to make room for him to come in. And everybody looked at me like, I said, Jim Jones needs to come in here with his 30 deep. I will be standing here, and I will tell you how it goes. I was standing there. Everybody looked at me like I'm crazy, TJ. You know how your mother is when I'm serious, right? Everybody was like, but what are we going to do? There's a long line sitting out there. I'm like, he needs to come in because that was one of his artists. Jim came in, Yandy came, he came in, him and his people, they walked right in. He gave me a hug, walked right through, paid his respect, kept on going, streamlined. It was the streamline. That's when him and I became very close behind that. Because he called me. Yandy called me and thanked me. He called me and thanked me. They were like, damn. They never seen anything like that. And that's how me and him formed our relationship. I was no longer your mom because he was respecting me because I was your mom. You were his friend. And he formed our relationship after that. Okay. And ever since then, he's been treating me like his auntie and his mom.
That's what he said. That's what he said today. Yes, he said that. Okay, thank you, Mommy. Let me get back to my story. I love you. Thank you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Okay. So anyway, shout out to Mama Love. But Fabrice Robin, whatever happened to Capo with No? No had heat. Too bad he sounded like Hov. I don't know what happened with Capo with No. I can find out. So when Jaja said what she said, it was a bunch of confusing things. And somebody else asked me about it. Like, they gonna let Jaja go talk about Capo like that, Flip? I'm like, I got blaming me for an interview. I didn't know she was gonna say that. And she's convincing, but I didn't know that. And it wasn't true to my merit. I don't know what she knew. I'm just talking about what I knew. And what I knew was that the day Stack passed away, or the day before, a couple of days before, whatever Stack asked Jim for, Jim was going to give it to Stack. I knew that. Bino know that. Facts. So, when she said certain things, and let me just say this. Like I said, Stack Bundle's death is such a serious thing, and there was so many conspiracies. I mean, and you look at these things, and these theories like, y'all ain't do that, y'all ain't do that, all these things, and it didn't make sense. And being close to it don't make sense. And this is why I got mad at a guy, man. Shout out to him. He's doing this thing with the whole gematria stuff. I got mad at him, and I was extremely disrespectful because I'm like, I know what I know, and he's trying to tell me it got to do with the numbers. Hold on. Mommy, you.
Are you still alive?
Yes.
Did you tell them about how Jim came and supported our family on people's anniversary and Nikki's anniversary?
Yes.
Nikki was out.
I did.
You told him that he came through and he did a whole show for us.
Yes.
He charged us nothing.
Yes. Okay.
Just gotta put it out there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you.
My nephew. I gotta give him much love.
I got you. Bye-bye. So the thing is, like, get the likes. We're gonna be at 500. So what I was saying, my mother lost me, but remind me what I was saying, y'all. Hold on. Stack bundles. Oh yeah, the guy with Jamal. That's why he's telling me he's trying to connect the death. I'm like, yo, bro, man, when you in the inside, man, you can't hear none of that stuff. And you still try to live by a code of the streets, regardless of what. You're not street, you're not that. There's a certain code you live by. Even if you're not street and you're around street dudes, you're not allowed to go against that code. A lot of certain things that I will say, can't say it because I live by a code and it's so close to home. When Jim and French talk, beef be so close to home. Let me just say that. You're not going to you turn around, woo, somebody go upside your head. It's a fact. It happens. It happens. And we act like, oh, this going because of YouTube. Like I said, like Mano said, it gives the faceless faces. It gives the nameless names. It does that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody can follow their dreams, but you got to move accordingly. You got to move with respect. So certain things that I will say in a private conversation about Stack, his death, whatever, I can't say it. So sometimes I get lowered in, and because I can't say certain things until I have the for certainty, because even though I'm 95% sure, the 5% still got to be, and I still got to get the okay to say certain things. All I can do is react with hostility. All I can do is react. So when homie was connecting the death with chicks, I'm like, yo, homie, you're bugging. Stop. And shout out to him. You know what I mean? Salute to him. Dramantry, I don't know about it. I'm not into it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. You just got to live by a certain code. That's what it is. So I react like that. But Stack Bundles death is touching. So when a lot of theories went around, like Jim Jones and all these sacrifices, this stuff was crazy. Because it's like, yo, Cabo from Harlem. Why would you want to, like, how does that really work? How does a sacrifice work? Okay, explain to me. Like, okay, an artist pass away and it puts a spotlight on you more. Isn't that spotlight temporary? isn't a spotlight temporary? If you don't do something with the spotlight, is that how it works? Like, okay, artist passes away, he gets knocked off, and then it bigs you up. I thought it's a temporary. Like, what is that guaranteed longevity? Was that a quick fix? I never understood those theories. So when they said about Cabo, like, it's two different situations. These situations is different. Stack was his own man. Stack was in the street. Stack had a Porsche parked outside Redfern. Stack loved his hood. Stack loved the people from what he told me. And when things got sticky, he came to me and met me on the Belt Parkway. That's our story. And I'll tell it one day when I feel comfortable. I always brief it, but I'll tell it one day when I feel comfortable. When I got locked up, you know, situation happened. Me and my mother went down to the Stack Bundles was on the phone. He was there coming to pick me. Like, these are real stuff. So that's the thing about it. So I can't really say what I want to say. But what I will say, though, is that when the young lady, shout to Jaja, when she was saying what she was saying, I was confused. Like, what? And I didn't understand it. And I didn't understand it because sometimes people want to paint this. They want to. If you ever notice, people add on to what the rumors are. They need something to stand on. They add on to it. Think about what I'm saying. They add on to what the rumors are. So, example. You know, Jim did this with Stack. So the rumors is that that goes on. So, Jim might have said something about Stack or had an argument about Stack, right? He had an argument. And Jim, and if somebody see that, but they fall out with Jim, they be like, yo, I remember that time Jim had an argument with Stack and he said this, but not knowing that the argument was just temporary. It wasn't a big argument and it wasn't a big deal. It was a temporary argument. But people will add on to that, and then when you paint that picture, it falls on the shoulder of that person. It makes the person in a better position looks the worse. Think about what I'm saying. It makes the person in a better position. You add that one little thing, it could have been a little argument. They could have argued about sneakers. You scuffed my sneakers. You did this, you did that, but it makes it look worse. Now, I'm not talking about all that other stuff I'm not talking about that. I know I didn't speak to Capo since that. I know he heard about that interview. I'm going to run it to you. It's not for Instagram. Know what he's talking about. Harlem. He's a Harlem. Slip with words. But he ain't slicker than me. Get the lights up. He ain't slicker than me. You know what I'm saying? So, moving forward, I know personally Capo always had love for Stack. Why you say that, Flip? Chinks came home and went to the studio with Capo. How you know that? Because Chinks came to my house and spoke to me about it. Chinks went to the studio with Capo. Capo had, I spoke about this on the other joint, Capo had a mural of Stack Bundles. Solid Ground Entertainment. Hold on. Capo had a mural of Stack. He had a mural. It was a mural of Stack, his face in the studio in New York City. I don't think he had a studio no more. And when Capo had that mural of Stack, Chinks was saying, yo, what you doing? Like tapping on, saying, what you doing for my boy? Or what you doing? And Jim said, what? And you see that picture right there? And said something, and Jim got up and walked away. And that's the last time that's the last time Capo when Chinks spoke. You know, then Capo felt like you kind of disrespected me, and Chinks felt like he was riding for his mans. Chinks came to my house right after that. Facts. Let's get the lights at the 500. You know what I mean? So the thing is, I know Jim had love for Stack, so for that to be displayed on my platform, but at the same time, this meteorologist thing comes with a lot with it. Because when you try to, and it's not crab in a barrel mentality, because nobody's pulling you down, but you become aligned and you become sort of like an allegiance. Think about what I'm saying. An allegiance with somebody. Like, I got allegiance. That's what you do. You become, it's like an allegiance to this person. Like, I can't do that. I can't say that. But when you're a meteorologist, people got to understand that. And like I said, I didn't speak to Capo, not saying that, but I just know he's so slick and he see everything. I know what the conversation going to be like. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what, it's like an allegiance, bro. Give me a second. Let me read this message. Solid Ground Entertainment, $5. Glad you shed light on Stack. I feel like New York wasn't making enough noise about him after he died. Salute. Salute to you, too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an allegiance. In the meteorologist game, this is why when you live a certain life and when you're around certain things and you decide to change your life, the programming in people's mind, unless you do it on a greater scale, unless you do it on a grand scale or something like that, it's hard for anybody to accept your change. Like, yo, you my man. You let them talk about me, or you my freaking. I feel this. I'm gonna be. I be feeling that way, and I be knowing people for sure. Like, yo, you gonna be cool. I just showed you love. You want to talk about it to talk about me? I feel that way. So imagine somebody know me 15 years. In 15 years, you gonna let them do that? But if you watch my interview style and understand how I do it, you'll understand my objective. You'll understand my direction, and you'll respect it. Like, nah, I know what Queenzflip is doing. I'm not there like, oh yeah, I agree. Word, oh, I agree. Never. Never. So, Willie, $2. Somebody's up now. Stop flagging us. I don't know what that means. Stop flagging. What is Queenzflip saying? Sorry. So what I'm saying is that. Oh, matter of fact, let me. No, it was disrespectful. Number my family. You know what I'm saying? I was going. You know, I like to press the block button, but my family wasn't mentioned. You know, I be trying to look. Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! You know. Please, I be hoping, man, because you gotta keep it 100. Gotta keep it real to my rules, man. I just want to see some of my family. Family, say something. Get you about it. But anyway, a lot of people ain't like that. A lot of people live by honor. But you gotta understand, torpedo, facts. We gotta understand this, man. It's hard for people to accept you for who you are. The new you. Unless you do it on a grand scale. Unless you do it on a grander scale. Unless you do it up there, like you're up there. Think about what I'm saying. Johnny from the block, he's pumping packs and he hustled for you. And then now, Johnny from the block is on TV. So you think you can still talk to Johnny from the block the same way. And then Johnny from the block is moving in circles that you may not like. But he's not doing it to spite you. He's doing it to further what he got to do. He's doing it to move forward, and that's the mentality. And I think that only a few got it. And that's what I understand about Shampoo, what he said. Only a few got certain things. And I can feel my way about Shampoo sometimes and get upset. But I understand what he said. Only a few people got it. Same thing with Star. He said, friends to none of you. He put certain things in motion. So if you feel the way it is what it is, it's on you. But me, and salute to those brothers, but me, I've been in around these people, and that's why I told y'all the story. I didn't go on tour with Chinks, with French, when I was invited because I was loyal to Jim, and I haven't seen Jim or spoke to Jim in like a year and a half. Shout out to my man Doe Stacks. I haven't seen him. So when he asked me, it was something I did regret. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Solid. Get the likes up to 700. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. And I regretted it later on when he passed away. I even regretted it when he was alive because I spoke to him the Monday of the week he passed. I spoke to him like, yo, it was me, him, and Dirk. And me and Dirk is like this. And I'm like, yo, man. I'm like, Chinks, you know, I know I should have went on tour with you. You know, he hugged me and said it's all right. Janelli was there. Janelli was there and he hugged me. And I felt crazy because it was like, I haven't spoken to... I just would have felt crazy. Being around Jim, Stack Bundles, on tour, living a life, seeing new things. And then my man come and say, yo, I want you to go on tour with me. He just came home. He came home a couple of years later. I want you to go tour with me and French. But French is dissing him. In my mind, I'm thinking, yo, what if Capo see me with that? Like, how I'm gonna look at it? It's like I felt, and I told him no. In this house. Nah, man. And he told me, yo, you gonna sit in the back. I need somebody with me. You know, Bino locked up. I need somebody with me. That's what he said. And in retrospect, I'm like, I should have went, man. Like, why I ain't go? And my mind was all over the place. Being honest, I'm being real with you. I'm being as real as I can, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm being as real as I can. Real talk. A lot of people may not understand, like, Flip, so what? But from how I was raised, same thing with Webb and Fox. I get into that another time. You know, when Webb was beefing, when Webb and Fox had a disagreement, and I understand a lot of Queens dudes and street dudes know this. I was with Fox when he saw my cousin Webb. I was staying with Fox. That was an uncomfortable position to be put in because Webb been taking care of me. And Webb give me money, anything I need. My family taught me, yo, you be a boss. He let me hear a song, don't bring that to my party. 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 You want to fight? Go punch somebody. I think he's from Boston, a white boy. And I remember I saw my crib and he making me listen to it. And, you know, on top, look, on top entertainment. It's that on top music. Look, and it's you know, try to be down. Look, on top. On top entertainment. Like, that was my first tattoo. That was my first tattoo. So, you know, and I'm going places. This was my first tattoo. But made me feel special, made me feel my allegiance. So being in the middle of him and Fox put me in a bad position. A lot of people say, yo, Flip, you in the middle. But I was able to get out of that. And I felt like, you know, I seen people be cool with people that go at it. But the thing is, I couldn't go on that tour, basically. I could not go on that tour. Shout out to Kevin. What up, boy? I couldn't go on that tour. I couldn't go on that tour at all. Could not go on that tour, man. But I regretted it. I could have spent more time with Chinks. Because I was in a dark hole at one point. Like, I just wrote a book. You know, Chicken Noodle Soup, The Get Light was done. And I didn't know what to do. And I wrote a book. And I'm like, yo, I could have been around and understand. And I see, don't stop, pop that, don't stop. What you twerking with? I'm like, what is going on? That could have been right there. So, that's how we grow up. But I think that in the game that we're in, when you try to progress, when you want to progress as a meteorologist, certain things won't fly by certain people unless their mental is there. Unless their mental is there, unless their mental is in the same place. You know what I'm saying? And you live and you learn and you try to understand, and you know, you try to understand about life, and you live and you learn, but I don't know, man. Oh, Chief E. Flip. Good to see you make positive changes, bro. Salute. You know, it's and I think, and I'm going to ask you guys a question. Do you think that I only felt that way because my brother passed away? Because I did feel that way. I hugged him before. I hugged him. And he like, yo, man, put his arm around my shoulder. Flip, that ain't about nothing, Flip. Because I was wondering, like, I was supposed to go some places, and I'm like, yo, what's up, man? I told him, I didn't know what's up. I'm confused. I asked him, like, you know, I asked him, because I was supposed to go somewhere, 2 places, and I wasn't able to go. It was like a curve. I didn't know if it was a curve. I'm like, yo, you my brother. You mad at me because I didn't go that place? You know what I mean? But I did end up seeing him, but I'm saying that those last 2 times, it was just, I said, what's going on, man? Like, what's happening? And he explained to me what was going on, and he talked to me for a long time, man. Not outside, but on the phone, and then we talked outside for a long, you know, for about 20 minutes. Shout out to Dirk. Shout out to Janelli. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, you know, I know I didn't go in there, and I know, because I didn't know if he felt like, yo, you abandoned me, because he did tell me that I need a riot squad dude with me. I'm going to be with all them Bronx dudes. You know what I'm saying? So, get the likes up, though. 500, let's go. We got 1,324 people in here, 463 likes, man. Stop it, man. I didn't say nothing about the granola pirates. Ooh. Oh, I didn't say nothing about the granola pirates. Period. You know what I'm saying? And I think that so with Jim, going back to the title, running down on me, I feel like, he wants to have, he's gonna have a conversation with that because Cam saw it. Cam got Killer see everything. And shout out to Killer for putting me in a great position, man. Killer want to give me money. Killer put me on the phone with stars, man. Shout out to Killer, man. Shout out to Cameron, a Harlem dude, man. A Harlem dude, man. This is why I try to extend my arms to people, different people, because it took a Harlem dude to try to look out. Yo, my man Queenzflip, he got going on. Look, do that. Free Mel Matrix, of course. Same thing with Mel. Free Mel Matrix. Mel and Jim is like this. You know what I'm saying? Free Mel. A lot of things going on. It's just a lot of things, man. It's and you know what I want to say? I'm going to do it to the kids. Because, I got to end this with kids. To the youths. We got to understand that. Two things. Never live in regret. Try your best not to live in regret. But it's okay to sort of feel bad about a decision you made. Allow me to say this. If your friends support you and love you, they're going to support the move that you made. And if it's a positive move, regardless if they don't agree, regardless of what life you live, you got to make the positive move to grow. You got to make the positive move to do what's best for you and your family. I know when I was younger, carrying hammers and doing all that, I thought that was the life for me. And I really don't talk about it because I don't want to be displayed like that. Just for me, yeah, I'm tough. Tougher than nails. Nails. And I'm talking about nails and Piccolo put together for my Dragon Ball Z fans. Get together. Sorry, I'm snapping. Tough. But you got to understand that not everything that you think is going to go your way, or not every vision that you envision where you going is going to be the direction that you end up being in. Because in life, it teaches us lessons. Life is full of lessons that we learn. Life. Get the likes up to 500. Life is full of lessons that we learn, and the lessons are meant to be studied, understood, and implemented in our daily routine. Facts. And I know you're like, Flip, shut up, Flip. You fake scholar. You want to sound so smart, you're dumb. You're dumb, Flip. This is the Tom Green Show. No, not the Green Tom Show. This is my favorite show. But you got to grow and do the best for yourself. Me being a meteorologist, I had to leave all that behind. I had to leave what I want to be and who I want to impress and how I want to be viewed as behind. Because nobody, except for one person, will be there when I'm locked up or get hurt or get in trouble. And this is why I love Web. I want you to be your own boss, TJ. I don't want you to follow behind me. Gave me $1,000 in a Ziploc bag. Slapped my hand with it and gave it to me. Go buy yourself some sneakers and stuff. Get out of trouble. And I was trying to sell. I'm going to talk all that stuff. Anyway, so Jim May, that's for another story. Get the likes up. Capo may want to holler at me about the stuff. And I want to say, and I want to set the record straight that Capo and Stack Bundles, relationship from my point and what I've seen has always been solid. Stack has always loved Jim and Jim loves Stack. I don't know about the other inside. I'm talking about from what I'm seeing, from what I've seen, from being around, from understanding. Friends have arguments. Friends have disagreements. Friends have misunderstandings. But at the end of the day, the love never changes. And the love remains the same. And that's why you, me, and all the outsiders need to stay in our lane. Get the likes up. I'm from Queens.